Warning: the following contains raw, unedited footage from a storm event. You have been advised.
Hey Clint, how you doing? Just making some final adjustments, guys. I might not be able to talk once we get underway. Travel is not recommended at this time. I have work at 11 o'clock. I'm leaving at 7:30. So if that lets you know how bad stuff is, you're welcome to join the ride. The biggest thing, guys, tonight is APRS.FI. Keep an eye on me. If you guys see me go into the ditch, if you see something happen to me, reach out to my family. My wife actually should be keeping an eye on APRS right now anyway, so. But we gotta drive. We have to take. Interstates are the best. So I'm letting you know right now what you're seeing right now is probably the worst of it. Well, until we hit Altoona. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, I thought I disconnected the house Wi-Fi. You might get one more buff. You might get one more buff. Okay. So welcome in. I welcome everyone here. You're going to get a live look of how roads are currently in central Iowa. City of Newton, you are in emergency snowstorm effect. So, again, I'm not recommending travel for anyone in central Iowa. I have to take this trip. I don't have a choice. I have to take this trip. So, I'm leaving with plenty of time. I'm going to try the whole thing in two-wheel drive. I will go to four-wheel if necessary. Hey, thanks, Andy. So, I'm going to be leaning heavily on moderators, especially once we get on the road here. Well, because, again, I might not be able to focus on chat. I'm apologizing in advance. My mods are awesome. They can answer probably any questions where you need to go. For those that are here that are just joining, I am heading from Newton, Iowa to Altoona, Iowa, where I work. DOT's reporting completely covered roads on this trip, and that's on the interstate. That's on the roads that are getting worked. So, there has been a report of at least one accident over by Mitchellville. So we might get kicked down the secondary roads again. I'm in a 4x4, Andy, but I currently do not have four-wheel drive engaged. So I'm currently just in two-wheel drive. I'll switch to four-wheel if I need it. Yep. No, I would not be making this trip in the wife's car. Hey, Andy, am I beaconing on APRS right now also? I kind of want to get that trouble shot before I leave town. If not, I'll fire up the handheld and I know I'll get it on there. I am on Toad's DMR right now also. Again, if you reach out to me, I'm probably not going to respond. Why did that do that? I'm probably not going to respond on Toad's DMR. Again, for the weather conditions. I'm loosely looking at chat right now, and that's just because I'm in town only doing 20 mile an hour. And I know these roads really well. So, should have started my APRS beacon and then ran inside and checked it out myself, but oh well. Too late now. Yeah, this is Blizzard 2022, y'all. And there's the only other guys crazy enough to be out in this stuff other than first responders. Your waste sanitation workers, y'all, give a shout out to them. But now the big threat with this storm, everyone, is not, well, that's never a good sign. Alliant Energy's up. Is not the snow, but the wind. Cleaning off the truck, we had about, I want to say, right 3 to 4 inches of snow right now already. So I would flip it around, but it's dark in the cab. I'm not going to light up the cab right now. So welcome everyone. If you're just joining us, we are currently live from Newton to Altoona, Iowa. I am currently still in the city of Newton. The biggest things to remember is this is declared a blizzard, and it will be worse when the 60-mile-an-hour winds come by the end of the night. And I'm going to check something real quick because I did remember my lunch. Good. My lunch for the next 3 days. This is not your normal ham radio content, but we are using ham radios. I am beaconing on APRS via DMR. Also monitoring the 2-meter calling stations. So welcome for the ride, and Blizzard 2022, here we are, blizzard chasing. Woo! Getting squirrely. Might need that F4 wheel after all. Hope y'all are having a good night. Don't drive in this if you don't have to. We currently have to. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. I haven't had much storm chasing up this year, but this is a winter storm chase. It's a immediate moderate snow right now. Every like helps out the stream, helps out the channel. If there's someone in Iowa that you love that might benefit from this, please share it with them. And there are ways to financially help the channel listed in the links below. This is not my normal get up, and I'm pulling off here because I'm switching in the 4x. So because of that, I don't know if you guys just caught him doing that fish maneuver there. Alright. So, this is probably the 3rd time I've had this truck in 4-wheel drive, guys. Again, if I didn't have to be in this, I would not be in it. But I don't have a choice, so If I don't drive out in this tonight, someone doesn't get to go home from work, and that ain't fair to them. So we're giving ourselves plenty of time. Again, feel free to drop a line in chat. If I don't respond, I apologize. Focus has got to be more on the road. I think it did shift over good. Yeah. Yep, she's pulling from the front. So I expect to be on interstate minimum speeds. But right now the interstate's going to be the most cleared route. It's also going to be the flattest route. Minus these on and off ramps, which are going to be really, really dangerous. So we're going to take it really, really easy. I do have alternate routes I can get to the work that are not the interstate, but again, I'm taking the most traveled, the most used. Important information in the description below about tracking and everything you need to know about the stream. Stream dance is not in effect for obvious reasons. Hey, Roger. Yeah, stream dance is not in effect for pretty obvious reasons. Alright. We're going to have to do something real quick here, guys, on this next. Now, this will handle it. So here we are. How about 9 and 3, Roger? Ten and 2 are for I'm about to crap myself. 9 and 3, I'm pretty comfortable right now. We're doing 50. We're pretty good. This actually isn't that bad right now. So I appreciate everyone joining us. I am trying a GoPro out tonight, or a GoPro knockoff out tonight, so hopefully I'll have footage from that uploaded around Christmas. Again, I'm not planning on going home for the next 3 days. No Numa tonight. So, per the moderator's requests and orders, I am going to keep my eyes on the road, so I'm going to just start monologuing. If you look for us on APRS, APRS should be updating every 2 minutes. We are above interstate minimum speed limit at this point. We are around 50 mile an hour. 45 is the minimum speed limit. I'm currently on my way to work. I'm heading from Newton to Altoona in central Iowa. Right now, this is the area getting impacted the most by the snowstorm. And the dangerous thing with this snowstorm isn't necessarily the snow that you're seeing, it's going to be the winds to follow. So, again, share this stream out. If you know anyone that could benefit from seeing what I am seeing what you are seeing right now, share this out now. People don't think it's serious until they get on their phones and stuff, and they see video of people caught in the ditches, and they see, how bad things actually are. If I could overlay my APRS, I would, and show you that I am not doing interstate speeds. I am doing 50 mile an hour on a partially covered interstate. And this is the best road that I'm going to be on tonight. Because the state crews are amazing, and they're going to be on this all night. They've been on it since the snow started falling. So please, if you know anyone that could benefit from this information going through Central Iowa, please share this out. I am loosely monitoring chat. I saw something about temperature in there. I wasn't able to read it, but I can currently tell you it's 19 degrees Fahrenheit, and as I'm heading westbound. It looks, you can see the conga line in the eastbound lane, guys. This is not normal congestion for I-80 at this time. The biggest thing you can do to help out the channel right now, if you are not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button. If not, like the stream. Make sure that you chunk that like. Every like helps us out. It puts us more in the algorithm. It puts us in more in people's faces. It helps out get the information when we are doing these storm chases about what's going on. And again, I am not necessarily I wouldn't be out here if I didn't have to. I have an 11 p.m. shift, guys. It is currently 7:34 p.m. Central Time. I'm giving myself that much extra time to get to work safely. Because I don't know if I'm going to come up on a multi-vehicle accident up here. I don't know if I'm going to have to take a road that's in lesser condition. And again, I am right hovering above minimum speed limit. If I go any lower, I'm actually going to have to put my four-ways on. And in fact, I'm becoming a road hazard. Because that's a state plow in front of me, and you know why I've been having such great time? Because I'm under something he just freshly plowed. And I am now officially under minimum speed for the interstate. Welcome everyone. There's important information about the stream in the description below. It might not be in Wisconsin. It is in Iowa. 45 is minimum in Iowa. So I'm probably going to quit monologuing here, especially with a plow in front of me. I'm gonna let this guy around. Come on around. Come on around. So I can move out and go with you. I'm going to try to get above 45. Keywords try. There's one in the ditch, guys. There's the count. So I lied. Minimum's 40. One in the ditch that I saw. You know the best part about these nights is the fact that I feel like I'm in the Millennium Falcon. Look at that view. I love driving when I have snow driving me like that. So there's one in the ditch count. Right? That's going to be the drinking game today. I know there was an accident up here another 15, 20 miles, so it was right before we got to Altoona. I don't know if they got it cleaned up. That might divert us onto some secondaries. I'm flirting with minimum speed limit. I'm just going to keep these four ways on. I am currently in four-wheel drive also. I hate these turns even when it's decent out. Now there's a layer of crap. We've almost made it halfway. I'm going to dip into the other lane a little bit. There's no one behind me for about a mile and a half. Here I am, Ron. Alright, to re-monologue, I know I've said this 100 times. I'm driving to work, guys. I'm going from Newton to Altoona. My shift starts at 11. It's currently 7:30-ish. I wouldn't be out here if I didn't have to be out here. If I didn't go to work tonight, someone from work doesn't go home. And they work a 24-hour shift, or they work a 12-hour shift. Sorry, they won't be a 24-hour. And I'm not going to do that. That's my four ways I'm under. I'm just over minimum speed limit for the interstate, Ron. Feeling comfortable enough to turn them off. Yep. Good news, everyone. We've made it halfway to our destination. And we've only had one in the ditch so far that we've seen. Let me rephrase that. That we've seen. It's dark out. There might be more in there that we've passed. I'm currently running fog lights. I mean, I've got the best view you guys can get right now in central Iowa without it being a high-def camera. You're currently on my phone, by the way. So if you guys see something happen to me live, please call my wife. Let her know that I need help. But if you see something happen. Actually, I won't be surprised one bit if my son or my mother are actually watching this right now. So, key is to leave plenty of room for crap to happen. Next couple nights the drive won't be near as actually it might be worse, but lighting will be better. Oh, you probably did. We know it ain't Santa Claus. A couple nights too early for him. So again, if you guys know anyone in central Iowa you think would benefit from this video, this live, please share it out. Right now, we have partially covered interstates, and I solely do believe that they're only partially covered due to the amazing Iowa Department of Transportation and their road teams. They are working this interstate, which is the reason why we took it. I guarantee if I had to cut down the secondaries right now, we would not be going 40 mile an hour. And right now, I'm really questioning if I really need to be in four-wheel drive, but I'm not going to switch it. I'm already in four-wheel, and I'd rather just stay in it and not need it than need it and not be in it. So, 7 miles to our next milestone, 22 miles to Des Moines, but we're not going all the way to Des Moines, so we got about 17 miles to go. Well, not even. We just passed the halfway point. We got 15 miles to go. Roughly. For you, Ron, or for me? Because I know we're under a blizzard warning. Hazards are coming back on. I'm slowing down to 30. This next part of this trip, I do not like. On the best of days. I was going to say, you be safe out there, Ron. I might. I'm already on Toad's DMR. If you check out APRS, that's what I'm actually beaconing off of, is the Toad's DMR channel. Though if you call out for me right now, I will not respond. I'm telling you that right now, I will not respond on the radio if you call out. The radio is on for APRS. Alright, here we go into this turn right onto a bridge. Visibility deteriorating. So yes, focus is going to be on the road, guys. I might see a comment. I'm going to apologize right now. I'm probably going to miss it for the next 5 to 10 minutes because I need to know where the lane is and I need to stay on it, or I need to stay right in the middle of the interstate. That's another reason why I grabbed the interstate, guys. I got 2 lanes I can screw up in. 4-lane road, that gives me a lot of donut room if I have to really make a mistake. And again, if you hear the flashing lights, the 4-ways, that is an indicator that I am going below minimum speed limit for the interstate. I will initiate those every time I go below in minimum speed limit. Alright. Rhythm section's pretty good. So, I might play radio. I might call the supervisor and ask how short he is and see if I can just go make a couple extra bucks.